F&S Yamaha and Marine in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Northeast's largest express dealer and one of the largest express dealers in the nation. I'm Andy. I'm the express guy here at F&S. If you contact us, more than likely you'll be speaking with me. If you're not familiar with us, check our website out at F&SYamaha.com. A Google listing or a Facebook listing. We have a great reputation that we're very proud of. We have people from all over the nation buy boats from us, and we appreciate it. Anyway, on to the cool Express. We just got another Xpress H20C Crappie. This is a new model for 2025. Has a Yamaha 175 SHO, which is a max horsepower for this boat. Speed-wise of the 175, you're looking at upper 50s to 60 mile an hour, depending on the day and how it's loaded and whatnot. All aluminum trail, which is made in-house by Xpress to fit this boat spot on. We upgrade all of our 20-foot crappie and bass boats to a tandem axle trailer. And then when you go tandem axle, you also get hydraulic disc brakes. And then we get them all with brakes on both axles, not just the front axle. Many little things like that we do here at the shop, how we order our boats. If you're not familiar with the Express, they were the inventor of the all-welded aluminum boat. And the grandson of the inventor is running the show today. So it's privately owned, Hot Springs, Arkansas. They have a great reputation for ride and handling. Probably one of the best, if not the best, in the aluminum world, and rival many fiberglass boats. That's how well they work and perform. And a lot of that comes from their hull design. It's called a Hyperlift pad hull. So what that means is in the very bottom of the boat here, there's a pad that's about 12 inches wide and about 2 feet long. The idea is that when you're running fast, the only thing in the water is the pad. It makes the boat go faster, and it makes it ride better because not much of the boat is in the water. This was invented many years ago in the fiberglass bass boat world. Xpress was the first aluminum company to do it. There's a couple other companies that do it today, but of course I'm biased, but I think Xpress does it the best. It makes quite a difference when you get up on that pad, especially when the boat's set up right and correct propping and whatnot. And then along with the aggressive steps here, thanks for the video, and the reverse chine, so that's that corner turn down piece underneath, the boats will turn on a dime at any speed. No matter what speed you're going, you turn the wheel, turn and bank in immediately. And then it also makes them very stable with the reverse chines, and then also with the 93-inch width. 2-3 big guys can walk to the edge and they rock very little. All aluminum construction, completely welded together. There's no wood in the boats at all. Everything's welded in, including the floor. Even like the foot pedal tray is welded into the structure of the boat, not an afterthought. These are really put together. Every Express comes standard with spray-on liner. It's similar to a truck bed liner, but it does a few things. It makes it very durable. It makes it cooler to the touch versus just the texture versus just a flat surface like a painted surface. It's much easier to touch in bright sunlight for temperature. And they spray it on everywhere, underneath every hatch and every lid. It's little things like this too that add up into a little bit nicer, more solid ride, solid boat. This is also an example of their hull design. So the yellow sticker is the bottom of the boat. This is the floor with a spray and liner, cross members throughout, and then foam is sprayed between the floor and the bottom of the boat. This makes for a quieter ride and also gives more storage because most of the flotation's in the bottom. All of these Hyperlift pad hulls work better with a jack plate, and that's what this device is between the motor and the boat. The 20-footers like this come standard with a 6-inch manual jack plate. We upgrade all of ours to a 10-inch. They perform a little bit better with a 10-inch. It's a minimal charge. This is a 10-inch hydraulic as well. So hydraulic jack plate will give a little bit better performance. It goes basically straight up and down like this. Well, of course, will help with shallow water capability as well. Make it easier to load, unload off the trailer. We include Yamaha stainless props with all of our 20-foot bass and crappie. They perform better than what comes from Xpress, so we put those on here at the shop. And then those Yamaha props also like hydraulic jack plates. You can really move the jack plate up and down, make a big performance difference. Just another little thing we do here at F&S. Upgraded to C-Star hydraulic steering with tilt wheel. 36-gallon fuel tank. This is charcoal color. Xpress calls it charcoal. I call it black. I don't know if you can see it in the video, now that the sun hit it, but there is, you can see the metallic in the paint. This also has the blue appearance package. So what that includes is blue stripes on the side of the boat, matching blue stripes in the seats, and the C-deck floor covering blue stripes. C-deck comes standard with this model. If you're not familiar with C-deck, basic, it's floor covering that has all the advantages of carpet with none of the disadvantages. It's easy to clean, dries quickly, it's very durable, nice of course to walk on. And down the road, if you do damage a panel, you can just replace that one panel. Makes it easy. See the switch panel here. So this boat has quite a few upgrades. I mentioned a few other ones previously, but what you're looking at here, bottom right, this is the switch for the lights kit. So all the compartments have lights, both live wells have lights, and there's a light in the side of the console. That's an upgrade. Next one is recirc live well. So another upgrade, there's a separate pump at the rear live well to recirculate for when you're driving down the road, or if you're up on plane running fast for a while, that will recirculate the water that's in the live well to keep the fish fresh. Next switch is the standard live well pump in, aerator, bilge. There's two bilges with this one, the manual bilge and then auto bilge. Another upgrade that we order, we'll get with two bilges. Nav light switch for your navigation lights. Gauges, water pressure gauge, fuel gauge. On the other side, peeking through there, is the tachometer and trim. Hot foot throttle, another upgrade. We also include a slider bracket with every one, which this boat's not prepped yet, but we will include that with every hot foot Xpress that we sell. But your throttle then is done with the hot foot. That way you can keep both hands on the wheel. And then along with that, dual blinker trim. So this switch, this does the trim of the motor, and on the other side is another lever that does the jack plate. The idea with this setup, because this boat's pretty fast, that you keep both hands on the wheel to operate the trim, the jack plate, and the hot foot. This one also has C-deck in the cockpit. That's an upgrade. It comes standard on the front and rear decks, but down the cockpit's another upgrade. Stainless foldable cleats, another upgrade versus the plastic. Minn Kota Ultrex 80-pound 24-volt with spot lock and MDI transducer. You guessed it, another upgrade. Or we'd be glad to do whatever you would like. We stock all Minn Kotas, Garmin's, Power Pole, whether you want whatever fish finder, fish finders, shallow water anchors, lithium batteries, sea clear wiring harnesses, we stock it all. If you're not sure what any of that means, feel free to contact me and I'd be glad to explain. Or if you have in mind what you want to do, hit me up and I'd be glad to sit down and work it out. If you see many other YouTube videos that we've done with customers' completed boats, it will show a good example of all the custom install of electronics that we do here at the shop. We do a lot of it. Jumping in. Big deck on this 20-footer. And with the Crappie model, you get two live wells. There's a live well here with a bait bucket. There is also a live well in the rear deck behind the captain's driver's seats. Here. Crappie models come standard with mesh. Oh, I just fell down on the boat. Mesh seating. These Wise mesh seats are big and wide and comfortable. 2 fold down. They also come standard with 3 bases and the floor on the front deck. Rod storage. It's about a 9-foot span in the rod storage area. Big area here. Has spaghetti matting. That's like a soft matting on the bottom. Take note to the spray and liner everywhere. Comes with a cooler. More storage here. That yellow thing you see is the light we mentioned earlier, part of that lights kit. Storage here, 2 more tubs. I mentioned the welded in foot pedal tray. Tool holder. Light on the side of the console. Rear storage, tackle, tray storage here, and 1 directly on the other side as well. This is where the 36-gallon fuel tank is located. Of course, all the batteries, onboard charger will be back here as well, which comes standard. I mentioned our reputation there earlier, and what I mean by that is every boat that we sell, we go through very thoroughly. Not just Xpress, but every brand of boat in the industry. There's little things that need fixed and improved upon when the boats come from the factory. And the good dealers will take their time to go through everything as thoroughly as possible before you get it. We actually make a checklist for Xpress boats that whenever we see a problem or something that could be better, we'll add that to the checklist and then do it next time. And we also water test every boat that we sell, because there's certain things that can only be tested in the water. Propping, fittings leaks, that type of thing. And we also go with the customers to the water quite often to show you how to use your boat on the water. Whether you're coming here to F&S to pick up your boat, or we're meeting. I meet a lot of customers, usually halfway, from quite distance, from all over the nation, and we'd be glad to meet at a waterway to show you how to use your boat on the water. I mentioned we're a large Xpress dealer. Take a lap around the lot here. All the white covers are Xpresses. Stock a lot of bay boats, bass, duck boats. We also sell Bennington pontoon boats, Smoker Craft V-bottoms, and John boats. I appreciate you watching. If you have questions on this boat or any other boat, feel free to contact us. You'll see our contact information at the bottom of the screen. And we welcome special orders as well, or we usually have boats on order, so that it will shorten lead times depending on exactly what we have. If you don't mind, like this video, subscribe to our channel. It helps other people find us. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day.